Good morning, Stan here. Today I'm so excited. I'm going to talk to you about a topic that changed my life. Today I'm going to talk about Napoleon Hill. His book, Think and Grow Rich, helped me so much. And I remember I bought the book and when my friends recommended it. And I read it, but I didn't understand it. And that's what happens with books. You can buy a book and not be able to understand what it is. I remember I also bought The Secret and I didn't understand, but I was eager to try and learn until the book spoke to me. So here I've written a small biography about Napoleon Hill. He was born in 1883 in Virginia, Wise Country in Virginia, and he became an orphan at just before the age of 13, and he had to try and make a living by himself, and he died in 1970, and he started writing articles for newspapers and working by the time he was 15, and unfortunately, he was not making enough money to cover costs. He had to drop out of law altogether. His passion for writing soon brought him before many powerful, influential people of that time. While meeting and interviewing one of those influential people, he took an opportunity that would see him dedicating more than 20 years of his life in pursuit of defining the reasons of people's failure to achieve financial success and happiness. So he met Andrew Carnegie in 1908 when he was working for a magazine that was published by Bob Taylor, and was assigned to interview one of the most influential men of that time, industrial giant Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie was the magnate of Pittsburgh, still a billionaire, and during the interview he put a 20-year challenge to Napoleon, which he accepted, and it changed his life. So we then learn about how he was introduced to Napoleon, to Andrew Carnegie's business people's friends and everyone, and then that's when he started writing the book Think and Grow Rich. And he had a setback when he and his wife Rosa separated in a divorce, where Rosa took almost everything that he had earned from the publishing of the book. So he had to start all over again. And then he had a partnership with W. Clement Store, because Napoleon Hill was lecturing in Chicago after the 1930s depression. He had no idea how much his book Think and Grow Rich had impacted the president of the Combined Insurance Company of America, and to the president, Mr. W. Clement Stone, began headhunting him. So that's when he did. They soon developed a friendship, and by 1952 they entered into a partnership and produced many books, courses, and radio TV programs. They also published inspirational messages in a magazine called Success Unlimited, which was the forerunner of Success Magazine. The format of this magazine was similar to Napoleon Hill's Golden Rules magazine. So they also authored the book Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, which became an instant bestseller in 1960. Thoughts are things are one of the Napoleon Hill's philosophy. He says what the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve. Gelled with W. Stone's own philosophy of personal achievement, thoughts are things, and from it Napoleon began teaching that an individual can manifest their own success by simply sharing ideas with other like-minded individuals. He wrote about a belief and faith and the importance of the golden rule to understand the difference between giving to the community and exchanging with the community. Yeah, his legacy, because of the challenge that put forward by the billionaire Carnegie, Napoleon found his message and changed and continues to change many other lives, including his own. Through his many writings and presentations he developed over his life, his influence goes on after him. His open faith in Christ and philosophies of what the mind can achieve, if you believe, has become the standard for the philosophy of success and the teachers of it across the globe. The research formulas Napoleon developed through his 20 years research of successful people still cause countless millions to take responsibility for their own lives and to visualize success, to attain lives of importance, and they may never have believed. So this is Napoleon Hill, and his legacy and his summary is he dedicated his life to helping other people achieve success in their lives. So looking at his life, is there is a young man who had so many reasons to blame his life, to curse God, to curse his parents who left him, who died when he was 30 years old. But he went on to make a life out of himself, and even from the grave, he died in 1970, still making a big impact to people's lives and to my life. And Think and Grow Rich is one of the well-read books in the world, and it continues to sell even now. I'm going to put in the link below the 13 principles that Napoleon developed, and I will talk a bit about those in the next upcoming video. So here we were just talking about his life and his life that he dedicated to put forward by the wealthiest man of the world. Andrew Carnegie changed his life. Carnegie's commissioning of this young man and his promise to put him before many of the most powerful men of that day caused the world to understand the power of simple principles, which are really clear-cut. And in turn, even after his death in 1970, Napoleon's studies continued to emulate the same, with then countless others to have taken on board his greatest philosophy, Think and Grow Rich. So I'm going to introduce you to those 13 principles on my next upcoming video, the 13 principles of Think and Grow Rich. Here we were just talking about Napoleon Hill and the impact he's made to the world. And I think we sit and have so many complaints, and we have so many excuses of not doing one thing or succeeding. That's what holds us back. But he took his life and took responsibility for it, and he went on to achieve great success. And imagine, the guy died in 1970, and I was still just like an infant at that time, but he created a masterpiece of a book that almost of this internet motivational speakers in the personal development space, everyone learns and have learned and take the principles from his books, from his ideas. And to imagine that at that time, this was fashionable. This was the education, this was the wisdom, this was the philosophy that changed people. These people knew about it a long time ago, especially Andrew Carnegie and his other business people. They talk about that, the same philosophies of success that I'm going to introduce you to. And that Carnegie did not back down from a challenge. He took the challenge and he went on to produce the best book ever. And I want to introduce the book to you. Thank you very much. My name is Stan, and I hope this brings you, gives you an understanding and gives you direction in your life, where you're going to take responsibility of your life starting from today. Thank you so much. And if you're on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and pass the link to other people to learn. And let me know what you think about this, and if you want us to talk more about it, let me know. And if you want me to email you, if you do not find the link of these principles, let me know. I'll send them to you, and then we can see how you can start taking charge of your life. Thank you so much. Bye.